Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. Today I'm going to be filming my drugstore must-have, like my holy grail drugstore products. Me personally, I love high-end makeup, but I'm all about saving money as a college student, so I decided to film this because I saw 11th Gorgeous do this video, and I actually thought it was really helpful because there's so many products out in the drugstore that are just as good as high-end makeup brands, so I figured I would show you guys my holy grail drugstore makeup products that I love, and let me know in the comment what kind of drugstore products you love because I'm all about saving money. And so yeah, so I'm just gonna pretty much what I decided to do is I'm going to do like one foundation, one primer, one of everything, and yeah, that's how it first started off with a eyeshadow. I think that definitely high-end eyeshadows are a lot better than drugstore. I have like all of the Maybelline eyeshadow palettes that they've come out with, and they're okay. I do have to use MAC Fix Plus with them, but I mean, they're alright. But I decided to choose this e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palette. Looks like that, and it's more of like a sunset. I don't know, when I look at it, it's just like reminds me of a sunset. So yeah, they're super pigmented. They're obviously not as great as high end, but I think that if you are trying to save money, I think that this is a great alternative. They do have more where they do have another palette, which I believe Emily has, that's more neutral colors. So like they might be more wearable. I wanted more of a pop of color, so I went with the purple, the sunset colored eyeshadow. So yeah, I highly recommend this. If you want a good eyeshadow, I say just splurge and get a high end, but this one is just as good. It's $10 and I got this at Target. Next for eyeliner, I used two and I tried to only do like one because I'm not going to do like a bunch of holy grail products. So I did the NYC liquid eyeliner. The reason why I did this one and not my Maybelline gel liner is because I think this one is a lot easier to work with. It's just a small wand and it's really pigmented and it's only like $3. So I'm sure you guys have heard other YouTubers talk about this eyeliner because it's really good and it's really affordable. So this is like $3 at any drugstore. Next for mascara, my holy grail mascara. I don't even use, I think I have like two high-end, maybe three high-end mascaras, and I honestly love this way better. I'm sure you guys have already knew this was coming because I use this in like every tutorial and it's always in my favorites, but this mascara is just amazing. Just really makes my eyelashes look long and like they have a lot of volume, and the packaging is pretty. So yeah, the Maybelline Lash Sensational. This is like a question that I always get asked. It's like, what's a good drugstore mascara? This one, I think it beats high-end mascaras any day. So I love this. So next for a primer, I have quite a few primers. I have like two high-end and two drugstore. So one high-end and two drugstore, I don't know. So yeah, this is a really good drugstore brand primer. I can't think what I want to say. Primer. This is number 7, the Beautifully Matte Makeup Base Primer. If you are oily like myself, this is a great primer. It's really affordable. I think it's like $10, which that might be a little bit pricey for a drugstore, but the size is pretty big, and I've had this since last year and I still have like 3/4 of it. Like, I haven't really made a dent in it, but it does definitely make you matte, and yeah, it's just a really good primer. I'd say that if you are more dry, I would not recommend this primer because it could cling to your dry areas. So yeah, for my oily girls out there, I recommend the No. 7 Beautifully Matte, and this can be found at Ulta and Target, I believe. I've never seen the No. 7 brand anywhere else besides those two places. So now for foundation. I didn't want to pick a mattifying foundation because not everyone is oily, so I decided to choose this Revlon Photo Ready Airbrush foundation. I love this foundation so much. I always get compliments whenever I wear it. It really does make your face look like your airbrush. I don't have any high-end foundation. I don't because I chose not to because I don't think my face is as, I don't get severe breakout. I do not break out that much, and that's not something I feel the need to purchase on, because I think drugstore brand foundations work just as good on me as like a high-end foundation would. But yeah, I love this foundation. This is definitely one of my holy grails. I never used it, but lately I've just been loving it, and whenever I wear it, somebody always compliments my skin. So yeah, the Revlon Airbrush Effect, Photo Ready Airbrush Effect, is really great. I love it. Now for concealer. I am obsessed with this concealer. It is the CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous concealer. It is amazing. My holy grail is the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. It's amazing, but I definitely think this one may not outshine it, but for a drugstore, it is almost the same thing. The only thing that I don't like about it is when you go in for the product, a lot of it gets wiped off through I don't know, it's weird, but you just have to go in a few times to get that coverage you want. It really brightens underneath your eyes, and it gets rid of dark circles. So yeah, I love this concealer a lot. So now for a setting powder. I love the Maybelline Fit Me powders. I do not have any high-end setting powders besides from like my contour kits, but these ones work just as great. So I have the matte one, so you know, oily. And I also have just the regular Fit Me one, so I'd say, again, if you are dry, maybe stick with this one, just the normal Fit Me powder, and just make sure it's important to set your concealer and even your foundation so it does not crease. So these powders are really great for that. So yeah, if you're oily, the Fit Me one's great, and if you're a little bit more on the dry side, I would use this one. So yeah, these are great setting powders. I haven't used a high-end setting powder, so I don't really know how they compare, but these are really good and really affordable. Next I have my bronzer. I use this one all the time. I've mentioned this in a favorites video. It's the NYC bronzer in Sunny, 720 Sunny. Love this so much. I've never used the Hoola bronzer, but I've heard and I've seen on Pinterest that this is pretty much a dupe for it. So if you guys love the Hoola bronzer, I say you try this. It's only like $4, and maybe it'll be better. You'll save a few dollars. So yeah, it's just a really great pigmented bronzer. It's a brown type of, like, it's not orangey or anything like that. So yeah, I really love this bronzer. It's pretty good size too for the price. So for contouring, the NYX Wonder Stick works really well. It's really blendable. It has a highlight stick, which the highlight it's pretty, like, I always forget to use that, but for the highlight shade, I've got the lightest one because I'm like extremely pale, but it's just really easy and blendable to contour with. This is also great if you decide you want to contour your nose, because you can like draw on your face. It's easy to work with, and I'd say also for beginners, I know myself, I'm really not that great at contouring, so using this as a start, it really helped me to, you know, get like the right cheek, like define the cheekbone and blend it out. So this is great. I haven't tried the powders, but I heard they're just as great also. So next, I'm just going to talk about these two brow products. I love my Anastasia brow pomade because I just love it. But these two products work just as well. Everyone talks about it. It's the NYX Micro Brow Pencil and the Tinted Brow Gel. These work really well. They're pretty much a dupe for the brow wiz. I had both, and honestly, I couldn't tell a difference. I just wish NYX had a little bit more variety with colors. Next are blushes. So I have like all drugstore blushes, but I love the Milani baked blushes. I think that they are really pretty and really pigmented. That's it right there. I don't know if you can see it. Really blendable, and this is in the color Luminoso, and this has just been what I've been wearing like every day. I don't think anything will ever compare to my Becca highlighters, but for drugstore, this one works just as great. This is the Physicians Formula in Vegas Strip. It looks like that. It's a very golden highlight, and it's pretty pigmented. Physicians Formula is a little bit on the, that's it right there. It's a little bit more on the pricier side for drugstore. So personally, I don't think I would buy another one of these, but for drugstore, this is the best highlighter that I do have. I haven't used a great highlighter from the drugstore, so if you guys could recommend one to me, I would love to try it. But yeah, this one's okay. It just doesn't compare to my Becca ones or my Urban Decay one. It's just not as pigmented. Emily and I wanted to get this because we heard Kathleen Lights talk about one of these highlighters, but we grabbed the wrong one. It was like Miami something that she talked about, and we got Vegas Strip. So that's okay. This one works just as good. If you are trying to save the money, you just need to work with it. Just keep applying and you'll get that glow. My last favorites are these lipsticks. So if anyone knows me, you know what it's gonna be. It's the Maybelline matte lipsticks. I have all of the old ones, so I have all the old collection. I don't have all the new ones, so if you guys want a lip swatch on the old collection Maybelline matte lipsticks, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments or give this video a thumbs up so I can do that, because I love lipstick. I do want to get the newer ones that they just came out with, their new collection, but you know, I'm just trying to save money and go through some other lip products so I don't have a million. But yeah, lipsticks at the drugstore I think are amazing. Maybelline is my favorite brand. Revlon's pretty good. NYX, I mean, they're all pretty good. I haven't had any bad lipsticks from the drugstore. But anyways, the two that I had to pick two because I just don't know. The two that I picked are 660 Touch of Spice, which is what I'm wearing on my lips today. It's a very rose color. It's right there. Brown rose color. I don't know. I suck at describing colors. And this one is 665 Lush for Blush, and it's just a pinky mauve color, and I love it. These are really creamy, really matte. And just, yeah, I don't know, they're just an overall really good lipstick for the drugstore. They're only like $6 at Target and like $8 at a drugstore. Go Target, they're so much cheaper. So that completes my drugstore, Holy Grail drugstore makeup products. Let me know in the comments what makeup products you guys love from the drugstore, because I love trying new things, like I said. So yeah, I want to try what you guys love, and let us know in the comment what other kind of videos you want to see. We have some coming up, and yeah, so make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys.